Alright guys, it has been a long time since I've made a video. Just a lot of stuff going on. Plus for a long time I couldn't afford to get a controller, which sucked. Um, oh, yeah. Oh, life is hard these days. But anyway, figured I'd talk about why I think the ps3 version of Dark Souls 2 is the better version, in my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree. Most people say the remastered version on the newer consoles is infinitely better, but it's not. It's not, and yeah, I'm going to show you why. Now, I mean, granted, technically, I guess now it is the best way to play it because the PS3 version, the servers are shut down, so there's no more co-op. So if you get stuck on something, you pretty much got to get good and do it yourself. Um, but you'll notice that this area is a lot different in the original. Now it's still ass. I still hate this area, even on this version, but I just figured this was still. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Oh well, doesn't matter. I think it's only like one twinkling tie anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I just figured this area would be perfect to show first because the fact that this is one of the areas that are drastically different on the remaster. And I think for the worst. I mean, they took an area that was already ass, already cancerous, and they made it worse. They, like, I don't. That's why I don't really get why people defend that version of Dark Souls 2. Maybe it's because Miyazaki himself worked on it. If I remember correctly, he did. And that was one of the main reasons why they hated this version, because Miyazaki didn't do it. Even though he did pick the team that did do it. Only reason why he wasn't physically on the game is because of the fact that he was working on Bloodborne. He didn't have the time. But people just are like, oh, Miyazaki didn't do it, so therefore I hate it. It's a bad game. And then they complain about the hitboxes. And I mean, yeah, hitboxes are a little worse in this one, but they're a problem in every single FromSoft game. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're a problem in 3, they're a problem in the first game, they're a problem in Demon Souls, they're a problem in Bloodborne to an extent, and they're also in Elden Ring. Then there's the long run back thing people love to complain about as well. All of these games have long run backs. Granted, Dark Souls 2 has a little more, but Dark Souls 2 also has more bosses than most of these games. So, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, a lot of it, I just think people just hate it because it's something to hate, I guess. Something to complain about. Yeah. But one of the dumbest arguments, though, is, again, people claiming that the remastered version is better. It's not. I mean, because like I said, they completely made this area way worse in the remastered one, which I'll get to the differences here in a second, because people that have played the remastered will know what I'm talking about. Because I mean, the first section that I just did, that area is pretty much the same. I don't remember if they changed anything. It's this section though. Like they doubled the number of sorcerers. All right, first things first though, kill this dweeb. Go over here, light this. All right. Let's talk about the differences. Okay, so right now you see two mages, right? There's the one shooting at me, and then there's also that one shooting at me. There's just two. That's it. Just two. In the remastered version, if I remember correctly, there's like 3 in this area. Like on this side. And then over here, there'd be a big knight dude. One of those big old knight guys from like the Hyde's Tower. For some reason, he's over here. Don't know why, but he is. And then right about here-ish, this is where the other sorcerer would be shooting at me at. Which just makes melee builds just a pain to get through with in this area. Because you have like, a bunch of mages shooting at you. I think there was even one over here. Maybe there was 4. I can't remember. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, but then there was this one. That's right. There was one over here too, wasn't there? Like kind of guarding this item over here, if I remember correctly. And then there were 2 more knights guarding this pathway over here, which leads to King Vendrick's gear. And as you can see on this version, they're not here. Go over here. And another section of this area that's different is this side. Yeah, you still got this guy. I think this part is mostly the same though, but they did add some extra mages and some extra mace dudes. Because on this version, there's only 2 of them, and they're over. Oh my! How are you hitting me? I'm like directly behind the pillar. And there were also more of these magic spamming idiots in this section as well. On the remastered. Dang it. See what I mean though? Like, I mean, they took an area that already sucked, that was already annoying, and then made it more annoying, because why not? And that's the version that everybody likes now, for some reason. They're like, yeah, it's the best version, it's the best version. No, it's not, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. This is cancer, and this is just one area. That they drastically changed. I mean, there's also the Dragon Airy area and the Dragon Shrine area where they like practically tripled the amount of enemies that are there. I mean, sure, yeah, on one hand it makes farming the like dragon weapons and stuff slightly better. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna die. I freaking hate these mace dudes. Yeah. And again, if I remember correctly, there's more of those guys over here on the remastered. I mean, the only things I can think of that the remastered did that was better was, yeah, you can get the that dull ember like really early on, which is good. I mean, that is a good thing that they did. You know, but I mean, it's just a lot of the late game areas that were already annoying, they made way worse. And as you can see, even even the original area is crap. Like I'm not saying like it's good on here and bad there. It's bad on both. It's just it's less bad in this version than it is in the remastered. I don't know what crack they were on when they were doing that, but I don't. Yeah, that's just retarded. Plus, they also added a invader who invades you here, who's also like stupidly powerful because of course he is. Um, there's just nothing good about this area at all on either version. The enemies are all annoying. Oh shit. Yeah, then there's this freaking dude. Alright. But yeah, it's just because I've seen a lot of videos of people just dunking on DS2 because, oh, it has the worst hitboxes. And of course, they always like to bring up Loon. And it's like, yeah, that bullshit grab stab attack he does, yeah, like it's bullshit. I'm like, but the thing is, for one, it doesn't always happen, and they act like it does. They're like, oh yeah, it happens like every time. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Like, I mean, I have fought that dude millions of times with different characters and different builds, and it does not happen all the time. And he's not the only boss in the game either that has bullcrap hitboxes. There's plenty that do. Right, and again, the hitbox issue is an issue in all of these games. I know because I've played all of these games millions of times. Right, Dark Souls 3, the dancer. She has terrible hitboxes. Terrible. And yet, everybody loves that boss. Why? I don't know. She's horrible to fight. Her, I mean, I hate fighting that boss. I hate it. It's not a good boss. Man, I got too many things hitting me right now. I got, hold on. I'm locked on to other dudes. Alright, man, I hate these things. It's the bad thing about having Felicia the Brave, because, I mean, she just runs all over the place and triggers every enemy. Alright. But yeah, it really sucks that they completely shut down the servers for DS2. It's weird too, because the servers for DS1 are still open. Granted, nobody's on. So, I mean, it might as well be shut down. Because there ain't nobody on there. That's right. These guys have that retarded bullshit that breaks all your gear. And dang Harry Potter wannabe. Let's see. Equip that. I guess I'll put that on since it'll help with magic damage. Alright. I guess the only good thing about this area, though, is at least the boss is, like, stupidly easy. Because if he wasn't, and, like, yeah, they had a hard boss here and you died constantly, that run back running through here again, you know, like, oh, man. And I think that's also the main reason why people hate Aloon. Like, it's not really his bullshit grab attack that they hate him. It's because his, you know, very stupidly long run back. Because again, like I said, I mean, that grab thing he doesn't do that all the time. And it doesn't always grab you, even though you're nowhere near it. I mean, yeah, it happens, but it's not an every time thing. And Fume Knight's hitboxes are just as egregious, if not worse. But his run back is like, you know, very, very small. So, again, I think it's mainly the run back. But again, though, like I said, I mean, all these games have, you know, run backs like that. I mean, sure, this game has more, but also has more bosses. You know, but Dark Souls 1, though, also had some really annoying run backs. Plus, here's another difference. Normally, because on the remastered, there's a statue in the way here. There isn't one in this version. In fact, there's really hardly any statues in this version blocking your way. I literally have 3 of the Fragrant Branch of Yours on me. And I've only used a few, because yeah, you still got to use the one to get that key to open up that door for that one merchant lady. Well, plus there's also there's an item in there too. I think it was a Estus Flask Shard. That's what it was. Yeah, Estus Flask Shard. That's what's in there. Plus, this chest is a mimic, if I remember correctly, on the remastered. Because they put a lot of extra mimics, if I remember correctly. Plus, all of the areas have like extra enemies just for added difficulty. That's why I just don't understand at all. Kind of wish I already had the dragon areas unlocked so I can just show, like, you know, the differences there too. But again, though, I mean, it's the same as like the Shrine of Amana. They just added extra enemies just because. Plus, this section too, if I remember correctly, they added extra enemies here too. Because there's like two of those shield dudes, so you can't just run through. I mean, granted, I think on NG Plus they get added here in this version as well, but yep, they're not here. Kind of wish I would have recorded the whole, like this whole character. But trying to get back in the mood to record again. Yeah, plus isn't there's usually a ghost here too, and it's not here. There's also one on this ladder, and again, it's not here. Although they might, I think they are on this version though, if you go on NG Plus, if I remember correctly. But I think in the remaster, they're always there. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played it because my PS4 is still out of commission because I can't afford hard drives. These things are expensive. Heck, it took me forever just to get controllers, and then these are cheap. These are the cheap, garbagey ones that you spend like $10 a piece on. Takes care of him. I think they added more of these dudes too, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been forever since I played it. Wait, we dropped something. Alright, takes care of him. That takes care of all of them in here. Okay, I grabbed that because that was that where the, oh, that's right, never mind. I keep getting that confused. That's right. The ring I'm thinking of is over here. That's right. Open this. There's nobody behind me, is there? Nope. Okay, good. Because sometimes, oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, because these guys like to follow you up here. What's this? Okay. Pick up that, because I'm going to need that. Because unfortunately, these don't have very good durability. Which brings me to my, that's right, I almost forgot. Because on the remastered, your gear breaks a little bit faster, if I remember correctly. Which I guess was originally a bug due to the like faster you know, frames, because the game is now 60 frames per second instead of the original 30. Okay, sometimes that NPC invader invades, but sometimes they don't. So I don't know if they're gonna invade here. Doesn't look like it. I think they would have already invaded if they were gonna invade. That one's kind of hit and miss. Alright, come on, move out of my way. Oh, crap. I can't see. Owie. Oh. All right. Yeah, plus I'm going to be fighting Velstadt real soon, who's another boss that most people seem to like, even though he also has really shitty hitboxes. And again, these are the same people that shit on Aloon for his shitty hitboxes. But yet they really like Velstadt, who has, again, horrible hitboxes and somewhat of a long run back. Yeah. Let's see. And then there's this spot, which here in the original, you only have to worry about that zombie dude. That's it. There's no other zombie dudes that will go and hit the bell. Just that one guy. So there's no having to wait for the other one to respawn and then kill him, and then wait for the other one to walk around the corner and then kill that one. No, it's just you kill the one and then that's it. It's over. Ugh, I really hate these guys. Man, my character just literally did a one of the gestures, and I hate it when they do that. When they do that randomly. Alright, takes care of those guys. Yeah, and then there's also this. Normally there's a dragon rider here. Yeah. I think there are less of these guys, though, if I remember correctly. But, I mean, you know. The fact that they put a dragon rider here is it's just like, why? I mean, like, we already fight that boss twice in game, and now you want to add a third? Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't talk to that dude. Alright, gets rid of him. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to roll to get behind him. Oh well. Let's see, I got 9 Estus. Yeah, I don't need this. So let's do that for extra defense. Alright. Let's do this. I dodged that. Okay, that I tried to dodge, but I was still in my drinking animation. Dang it. It's the bad thing about the Castus, or Castus, or however you pronounce it. My hits didn't hit him. Okay, that one was on me. I dodged that. I dodged that perfectly. Dodged that one perfectly too. Okay, that one I didn't. That was on me. Ooh, that was close.
Use it again. There. Without room.
All right, cool. I'm almost at Dragon Eerie. Yeah, because I definitely do want to show that area as well. I mean, cause look, this is the thing, right? I'm not saying the remaster is terrible and whatnot, because I mean it has things that are definitely good. I mean, I do like Forlorn. the invader dude, because his gear is awesome. Kind of sucks though that his weapons though, because his weapons look really cool, but they scale with hollowing, and hollow builds in this game just suck. I mean, you have to have your health bar so small. I mean, granted, there's a ring that makes it a little more manageable, but it's still not ideal. Yeah. So yeah, his weapons look really cool, but they're completely useless for most builds. I mean, you can still technically use it though, even without hollowing. I mean, the damage is decent, but yeah, it's pretty much just not really worth using. His armor though is really freaking cool. I love his armor. Yeah, so pretty much that and
Until
you know, the dull ember being way earlier than it is in the original. Those are pretty much the only good things I can think of that they did for you know, the remaster. Actually, yeah, I'm running really low on life gems. This is another thing though. People complained about the life gem thing. I actually don't mind it, and plus, the same people that bash the life gem thing are again the same people that love Bloodborne. And what do you got to do in Bloodborne to get heals? Farm or buy them. Yeah, I mean, granted, I mean, yeah, like they do still complain about that a little bit, but it's also definitely one of the main reasons why they hate Dark Souls 2. I don't know. Like I said, I just think people like dunking on it because they got nothing else better to do, I guess, and everyone else is doing it too. Because literally all of the issues they complain about are also issues in every single FromSoft game. And I know because I have played just about everything that they've made, except for Sekiro. That's what it's called. Yes, Sekiro. I haven't played that one. I want to though eventually. Because like it does look good, but I've also heard that it's literally the hardest FromSoft game ever made. And I'm like, I don't really know if I want to play it then. I was like, but I mean, from what I've heard though, it's pretty much the same type of combat as like Wolong, where it's like all like based on deflecting. And I was pretty decent at that game, so I should be able to do it. You know, should be able to do Sekiro. It's just there's no way to like power your way through things either, so that's why it's like I don't know. Might not be a game for me. But I want to at least try it. I mean, if I end up hating it, I just won't play it anymore. Like it's just, you know. Alright. Now I gotta go beat up her brother. Alright, pick up fire seed. Even though I'm not really using it. But I always grab it for some reason. Of course, then again, I'm gonna actually. How many of those do I have? Because I can sell them for a decent amount of souls. Oh, that's right. They show up under here. I have 4 of them. Okay. Well, not really worth selling right now then. Alright. Yeah, I mean, plus, I mean, who can forget power stancing, right? Which is this is the only Dark Souls game that had it. At least until, well, Dark Souls 3. But even Dark Souls 3 really doesn't have, you know, this setup. I mean, yeah, it's got weapons that are paired weapons, but, like, you can't pick up 2 katanas and actually do wield them. Or 2 great swords and actually do wield them. You gotta get the paired katanas or the paired great sword. Oh man, my throat. And then Elden Ring brought it back. Which actually, Elden Ring did the weapon pairing or the weapon like power stance better than Dark Souls 2 did. Because in Bloodborne, not Bloodborne, in Elden Ring, as long as you had the stats to one-hand it, you could one-hand 2 of them, which was awesome. This game, you can't do that. You have to have double the scaling, which is annoying. Or not scaling, double the stats. My brain. Okay, no one followed me, right? Because sometimes... actually, where is that dude at? Because usually he's, like, right behind me. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Not important. Drink some of my Gatorade. Grab that. Run over here. Come on, close the door. There we go. All right. Oh, that's right. Didn't have the Didn't get the helmet. That, and I don't have the fire ring. Alright, takes care of that. Oh. Yeah, this is one thing though that I will complain about big time. Why are these guys here? Like, just why? Like, why have that there? Because like, on normal builds it's not a problem, but I did a dragon build recently, and trying to get the stuff for, getting the dragon armor and stuff was really annoying, because I had to do this area 30 times. Was really, really annoying. And there were lots of times where I died because that doofus would either grab me and insta-kill me, or he'd hit me like 2 times and then I'd die. And it's like, well, that's just great. Oh, I really hate this dragon. Okay, he's doing that. Luckily, though, I have pretty much completely mastered this dragon's moves. I know exactly what he's gonna do pretty much at all times. Let's see, is he going to do the flame breath? Nope, he's going to fly. And he's going to shoot a fireball at me, okay? I hate fighting dragons in these games. Really wish I had Dragon Rend from Skyrim. Oh. Yeah, he's doing his flame breath. Right, flame breath again. Let's see, can I trigger the... Yes, there we go. Right, takes care of Guardian Dragon, who I like almost never die to now because I've fought him so many times. I pretty much know exactly what he's gonna do before he even does it. Although there are times though where I do get hit by his fire breath, occasionally, and mainly it's because I just got too close and didn't dodge away fast enough. Stuff happens. But this time it didn't happen. This time I beat him without taking any damage from him, which was awesome. That doesn't always happen. I usually get hit from like at least one stomp attack that I dodged inefficiently, or I get hit with one of his fire breaths. But yeah, I like very rarely die to him. Does happen though. He can be really tricky. Alright, anyway. Get the feather. Now the differences for this area are like, you know, very easy to spot. Because for one, there would be a stone statue right there blocking the way for I don't really know why, other than to slow your process or progress, you know, or to just annoy you. Probably the latter. Alright, grab that, even though I don't really need them. Well, actually, no, I do, because I do want to max upgrade my gear. Plus, I might switch to the bone fists later on. Okay, what's he doing? I hate it when they move around a lot. It's like, Oh, yep, chip damage. Man. Stop moving. Stop it. Alright, Twinkling Titanite, good. Kind of shocked that this lizard didn't run away. Usually it does. Alright, grab this. But yeah, they made these areas like way more annoying on the remastered. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to, there we go, that's what I wanted to do, but damn it. Oh, I got away. Alright, well, I'll have to come back for that one. Do that later though. Yeah, plus they like tripled the number of these dudes. Because in the remaster, I think there's like 2 or 3 of them waiting over here. There's also like 1 or 2 of them over there on that side. A few of them drop down from, actually it might not be this side. Might have been over there. Because there's a spot where they like drop down. There's like 3 of them. Go. Yeah, that one's running away. See if I can get it. Damn it. Oh, freaking flames. Alright. Apparently you want to die, like, really, really badly. Alright, come on. Okay. That. Alright, what are you doing? What attack are you doing? Okay, you're doing the bite attack? Alright. Alright, go this way. What? Okay, well he's flaming in that direction. That's not what I did. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, but it missed. There we go. Shit. Mega shit. Right, takes care of him. Ardrake Stone. Evil Eye +1. Soul of a Great Hero. Okay, what was this item? Dragon Charm, okay. Alright, shortcut is open. Ugh. Might record me doing the DLCs with this character. I might. Because I definitely do want to get back into making videos. Gives me something to do. No. Ooh. Plus, I'm getting better at controlling my anger and my language. It's a work in progress. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of hard to do though when you're playing games like this though. Very, very aggravating. Ow. Come on. Ugh. Right, grab that stuff, because why not? I mean, I'm here. I have plenty of wake stones. Might as well do it. But yeah, you'll notice there aren't any dragon dudes. Right, there's no dragon dudes. Normally there'd be a bunch of them. But there's none. There's none to be seen. Normally they're all over the place. Alright, there is a twinkling titanite, if I remember correctly, over here. So I am going to want to kill this guy. Ow. Okay, why did my character jump? I wasn't even running. I clicked the O button one time. Oh. Of course, that's just mainly because it's just the problem with how they did this. This is why they should remake all of these games and give them the same button output as Elden Ring and add a actual jump just like Elden Ring, because like this is just stupid. The O button is the rolling button, the running button, and the running jump button. And there are tons of times where you'll hit just trying to do a normal roll and your character will do a jump out of nowhere. Or you'll try to do a jump and you'll roll off a cliff. That's always you know, that's always happening in these games. Oh geez. Whew, dude was hitting like a truck. Alright, now I gotta get my other ring. Of course, eventually I gotta figure out what to do with my rings, because I want to use Flynn Ring when I do the DLCs and actually get Flynn Ring. Because, well, then again, I don't really need Ring of Steel protection, so I can replace it with that. And instead of using Life Ring, I can use Third Dragon Ring, because I definitely want to use Third Dragon Ring for the extra stamina. Right, kicked his ass. Man, fist builds are awesome. A lot of stat investment though. I had to do a lot of grinding to max out strength. Working on maxing out dexterity and endurance, but that'll be a while. Probably just have to farm Dragon Lord as soon as I unlock him. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Instead of life ring, I'll use third dragon ring. Alright, now let's go kick the crap out of Dragon Knight. Destroyed him. Yep, human effigy. Grab this, because why not? Already in, you know, like already here, so I might as well get it. Over here. Yeah, now this area is a little easier to do when you have poison arrows, because these guys are just horrendously horrible to fight. I do not like these dudes. Oh jeez. Oh no. Yep, that's why, yeah, they're really hard to fight at times. They do absurd amounts of damage. Oh no. Alright, takes care of them. Now we finally see, okay, yeah, here's the Dragon Knights. But there's only 3 of them in the original version, so I'm only going to be fighting 3. But the remaster has, I think, 10 of these dudes throughout the whole area. It might even be more than that. I don't remember. All I know is that it was a lot. I mean, granted, on one hand, it's like, yeah, it's cool because there's more to farm when I'm trying to get the dragon weapons. But you also have more enemies running at you and, you know, destroying your ass. Oh, jeez. The dual axe one is always a problem. I don't know why. Oh man. Ow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all there is now is one dragon dude and then these 2 idiots. I'm just gonna try and run past everybody here. Ow. Okay, they didn't follow me in here. Yeah, okay, good. Because usually they don't, but sometimes he will follow you in here. Alright, I think the other 2 big dudes de-aggroed. So I am actually gonna go beat the crap out of this guy. Or attempt to, anyway. Yep, destroyed him. Alright, well that's it for this area. But yeah, this area is total cancer on the remaster. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess there's a few more areas I could get into and be like, you know, but I mean, I think people get the point that I was trying to make. You know, so yeah, that's why I don't understand why people like the remastered one so much more. It's like, why? Because you get the Dole Ember a little more earlier than you normally would. Uh, like, okay, like, I mean, it's cool that they did that. I mean, I can put lightning or whatever on one of my weapons way earlier than I normally would be able to. But I mean, I still also need to farm for, you know, the different stones that add that to my weapon. So I mean, is it really earlier than normal? And even if it is, like, by what? Like, and really, it's the only actual good thing I can think that they added. Because, like, yeah, it's really cool that they did that. Yeah. And then there's, I mean, yeah, there's the Forlorn because his armor is really cool, but that's it. Like, I mean, because everything else they pretty much ruined the game. They added way too many extra enemies. I mean, sure, yeah, some areas break it up a little bit, but for the most part, I mean, you know, like, it still sucks. I mean, I guess maybe the run to Draenlight Castle is slightly better. Because instead of having like those big mastodon knights, like right next to the, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, no, I'm just gonna go there. uh, oh, that missed. Give me that malarkey. Alright, let's see here. Beat the crap out of this guy. Beat the crap out of that guy. But yeah, I'll show you this. So yeah, they're right here, right? So they're closer to the gate on the top of the stairs. In the remaster, they're like, I think they're right. They're either right here. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure they're like right here or like a little further up, but they're not like all the way over there like they are here. Oh geez, I don't want to end up dead out here. That would be a major inconvenience. Alright, I'll just run past these idiots. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. Yeah, they're, you know, plus, yeah, there's, you know, no statues here that you can wake up, which only a few of them woke up, but when they did, though, it added even more enemies to the area. Plus, I mean, yeah, they do move those guys a little further down, so they're not like directly over here. But most people are still gonna run past them, you know, to get to over here, and you still constantly have those dudes infinitely respawning. And on top of that, you have extra enemies, which, you know, I mean, yeah, people say, you know, well, you can break them up because they're stone and they don't like come out until you get close to them. Yeah, but you're gonna get close to them because it's a big area and you have tons of enemies attacking you. So yeah, you're gonna be running away to heal, and then you'll get close to one of the stone guys, and then they'll, you know, wake up, and then now they're attacking you too. So it's like, no, like they did make the area a little worse. Now, I mean, sure, yeah, like it is somewhat better, I guess, that they're a little further away from the door now. But I mean, they're still gonna be up there if you run past them, which most people still do. Mainly because it's just annoying having to fight everybody, you know, and killing them. Plus, when you're on New Game Plus, you have that added red phantom enemy there because of course you do, you know, so yeah, it's plus the DLCs, right? Because in the original version, you automatically get the DLC keys the moment you make your new character, right? It's just boom, you instantly have them. But in the remaster, they made it to where the DLCs are actually like part of the game, and you got to go and find the keys in different areas, which I thought was really annoying. It's like, really, like why don't we just get the keys automatically like we used to? Why are they in different areas now? Like, but yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say, or all I wanted to say, all I wanted to show. Um, you know, maybe someone else can think of other reasons why the remaster is better, but I don't know. I just, you know, like when you look at everything they added and everything they changed, you know, did they really make it better? Because it doesn't look like they did. It looks like they made it more aggravating, more annoying, more inconvenient, and more of just a pain in the ass. You know, but, you know, maybe it's just me. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, it helps out a lot. God bless you all and your families. Hope you all stay safe in these dark times. And I will see you whenever I make a new video. God bless. Stay safe.